Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Think Hub, and my name is Daksh Khandelwal and I am currently pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree in Applied AI, that is Applied Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, through the online degree program offered by the IIT Jodhpur. And if you are a student who has heard about the GATE but still has many questions about like what is GATE, how can appear for GATE, and what is the procedure, or how our data science or AI student can how GATE can be useful for that student, can BS students apply for that, and what are the career opportunities after GATE, or you should prepare for GATE or not, then this video is for you all. In this video I will explain you everything about GATE in simple and structured way, and we will cover its eligibilities, exam patterns, syllabus and scoring system, and higher education opportunities, PSU jobs, and many things like career paths of AI and data science, preparation strategies, and finally whether GATE is the right choice for us or not, for you also and for me also, whether you are in the first year or your final year already, or already a graduate. This video will help you to understand how GATE can be your future partner, or can shape your future, and what all benefits it can offer you in the long term. So without wasting any more time, let's begin our complete guide to GATE with this small intro video just in a second. Now let's start with the most fundamental question, that is what is GATE. So basically GATE is a graduate aptitude test in engineering. Basically it is the one of the most prestigious national level examination in India, conducted every year by Indian Institute of Technology, that is IITs, and Indian Institute of Science, that is IIScs, on the behalf of National Coordination Board under the Ministry of Education, Government of India. And the primary objective is, you can just read it, and the primary objective is to evaluate a student's understanding of undergraduate level subject, and test their analytical and problem solving, and basically a technical practices and all. Although the name contains the word engineering, but GATE is not limited to engineering student only. Today any student who likes science, mathematics, statistics, computer applications, humanities, and many more things can appear for different GATE papers, and depending on their academic background. And basically many students think GATE is just another competitive exams, but it is not much more. It is basically much more than that. A good GATE score can open doors to M.Tech, MS by research, PhD, and research opportunities, and recruitment in several public sector undertakings, public sector what we say companies, which we call PSUs. It is also recognized by some international universities also for some higher educational opportunities. If you compare GATE with other exams like what we say JEE or CAT, basically JEE is mainly for admission into the undergraduate engineering programs and for after class 12th, and basically CAT is for MBA admissions. On the other hand, GATE is basically designed for higher education, research, technical career opportunities, and basically after graduation. And in simple words, GATE is not just an exam, it is basically gateway to higher education, higher studies, research work, and excellent career opportunities in both academic and industrial way. So now let's understand who is eligible to appear for the GATE. Basically the key out now we will what why should you take GATE, what is the key outcomes and the career opportunity. So basically now we will know that the next important question is why we should take GATE. So the biggest advantage of GATE is that it is open multiple career paths through a single examination. First, if you want to pursue higher education, I have told you in my previous few minutes also, if you want to pursue higher education, a good GATE score can help you to get into admission of prestigious institutes like IITs, NITs, IIScs, and many more things like IIITs and other top government institute for M.Tech, MS by research, and even some research and development programs. Secondly, public sector undertaking, that is PCOs such as NPTC and ONGC, GALE, IOGCL, and many more, several others use GATE scores to recruit engineers engineers, and technical professionals. These jobs are for excellent salary packages, job security, and basically they are government approach. So basically this is a type of government job only. Third, during your M.Tech at many institution, you may also receive a monthly stipend, which helps us to which helps us to support our education while focus on learning and research. For students interested in artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, robotics and all, GATE provides a strong academic foundations and opens opportunities to work on advanced technologies under experienced professors and all. You can just read in the PPT. And another important benefit is that the a good GATE score strengthens your profile for research position. You can just put your result in your resume. It enhances your profile very drastically. And so instead of looking at GATE as just an examination, think of as a multiple career opportunity, or basically a career multiplier. Basically it can multiply your career with into 1,000 or many ways. And now in the next section we will understand who is eligible to appear for GATE. Basically, yeah. So basically choosing your part. I have told you this, the difference between JEE, GATE and CAT. I have just told you the difference. JEE is basically the joint entrance examination. It is meant for students after class 12 who wants admission into undergraduate engineering programs such as B.Tech, BE, or basically it's just a simple simple entry for, not simple, basically it's an entry for engineering education. Where CAT is stands for Common Admission Test. It is used for basically it is for graduates who want to pursue MBA or basically management education, and institutes like IIMs and basically top business schools. And on the other hand, the GATE is for students. GATE is an examination for students who are already pursuing or have completed their undergraduate degree. Basically it can be B.Tech, BA, BS, BE, or anything else, BSc. It is mainly intended for those who want to continue their technical education through M.Tech, MS by research or research and development, PhD, and some technical positions in the various government colleges, or basically or they want to join the PSUs. So there are three exams serve completely three different purposes. JEE helps you to enter the what we say engineering background. CAT helps to enter you in the management background, and GATE helps you to into advanced technical or research career after graduation. So basically, if your goal is to work in artificial, I will just focus on the career like artificial intelligence, data science, because I am also pursuing that same degree, artificial intelligence and data science. So if your goal is to work in artificial intelligence or data science or machine learning or research, so GATE is one of the best examination you can prepare for. Now we will understand what GATE fits about. Wait a minute. So yeah, now we will see what is the eligibility criteria. So the good news is that GATE is open to students from whole range of academic backgrounds. If you are currently in the third year, fourth year, final year, or we have completed the eligible what we say undergraduate degree, and you can apply for the GATE. Provided your degree, basically the name of your degree is listed in the official eligibility criteria of the respective year. Many students also ask whether there is a minimum percentage requirement. So the answer is no. There is no age limit. There is unlimited attempts, and there is basically no age limit, and there is no minimum percentage required. There is no minimum CGPA or anything required. Your eligibility depends only on your qualifying degree, not on any minimum mark. If you are qualified, if you are in the third year, fourth year, that basically the qualification scenario will be telling, and that's all. And another common question is that what is the age limit? So there is no age limit for GATE, whether you are a fresh graduate or working professional, or after you can after 3-4 years also completing undergraduate, you can just give this exam without any problem. And another question can also ask that how many times can I attempt GATE. So basically there is no restriction on number of attempts. You can appear as many times as you want to improve your score or to achieve your career goals like M.Tech, MS, research and development and all. Now let's talk about the BS degree students, especially because of many of you are similar background, and I am also from BS degree also. So yeah, students pursuing eligible BS degrees and can appear in GATE GATE, as I have told you in my previous minutes also, subject to official eligibility criteria announced that year. What the criteria on every year, the criteria have been given to this on the platform of GATE website, the eligibility criteria of that year. So if you are in that eligibility criteria, you can just appear, and that's all. For example, if I am pursuing Bachelor of Science in Applied AI and Data Science through the online degree IIT Jodhpur, students from programs like this can appear for GATE. They can appear and explore the GATE opportunities by choosing the best paper they are matching to their academic background, like basically the AIDS only, artificial intelligence and data science, and paper selection and all. And so if you're worried that your degree or age limit might stop you, so it's don't worry, in most of the cases it is allowable. And basically you can just see the on that year you can just see the eligibility criteria. Now we will move about the what is the exam pattern. Wait a minute. So yeah, the exam pattern. Now we will move about the what is the exam pattern. The GATE is a totally computer based test, that is CBT, and conducted and entirely online. The duration is of 3 hours and a total of 100 marks or 65 questions. This question paper is generally consist of 65 questions, and these questions are designed to test not only your technical knowledge but also your analytical and problem solving skills. Technical problem is also solving, sorry, but yeah, also analytical and problem solving abilities are also checked in that in this exam. And there are three types of questions in that. First is multiple choice question, that is where one option is correct, and second is multiple select question where more than one option is correct, that is MSQ, and NAT, numerical answer type, where you have to type any numerical answer using the keyboard. And one important thing is that every student should know is negative marking. So there is a negative marking, it is applicable only for certain MCQs. However, MSQs and NAT, that is numerical answer type, do not have any negative values. You can just see that all in the website also. It can change by year and year, but yeah, normally there is no negative marking for MSQs and NATs. Another important section is general aptitude. General aptitude is of 15 marks in every GATE paper. Basically 15 marks of general aptitude, and the core subject which you have chosen is of 85 marks. And you can just use that. It evaluates the general aptitude, evaluates your English language skills, logical reasoning, quantitative aptitude, and this section is common for all candidates and significantly improve your overall score. So basically this general aptitude is also important. You have to study general aptitude if you want to do GATE exam or not. If you have to study general aptitude, because in interviews also there is a significant marks for general aptitude. Wait a minute. Yeah, so there is a significant significant marks for the general aptitude in the interviews also. Interviews like who have been in Google, Flipkart, all those many important companies like Google, Meta, AI, not AI, yeah, Meta, Flipkart, and all these are very focused. They focus on your general aptitude and also core subjects also, but yeah, general aptitude also. So your general aptitude should also be very strong. And for many engineering papers, engineering mathematics is another high weightage section. Sorry for that, in the PPT it's twice. Sorry for that. But yeah, usually carrying around 13 marks for engineering, but the remaining marks come from the core subject and basically a balance. Now the next topic is GATE syllabus for computer science and how are you. So basically the next is how are you tested. So basically I have told you that MCQ has somewhat negative marking, and MSQs has no negative known penalty, and NAT, numerical answer type, has no penalty. Now moving over the GATE syllabus for basically data science and AI. So for that, if you are a student of data science and AI, so the subject of you is basically a new paper, and that is data science and AI, that is DA. So if you are preparing for GATE computer science and technology, you will study subject like programming, data structures, DSA, data structure and algorithm, computer networks, OS, operating system, database and management, and many more things. You can just read it. I will just provide you the list. and many students from AI and data science. So what you can just choose, you can just choose the computer science background, or you can choose, there is also a new paper called data science and artificial intelligence, that is DA paper, which is suitable for you all and for me also, for students who have to build their career especially in AI, machine learning, deep learning, data science and analytics. So basically a mixture of AI and data science. The right choice depends upon your career goals. We can for that means the person who is doing BS in applied AI and data science from IIT Jodhpur especially, they have two choices. First subject is computer science, that is CS, and second is data science and AI, that is DA. So they can choose on how the choice depends on your career goals, the institutes you are targeting, the eligibility requirements on these institutes, and many more things, and the latest admission criteria and all. To basically to score well in GATE, you should give special attention to general aptitude, and if you are engineering background, so engineering, mathematics and high weightage core subject according to the paper you have chosen. And moving towards the next slide, so next slide is the what we say syllabus and high weightage. So I have told you general aptitude and 15% engineering, math and machine learning if you are using that machine learning core high weightage areas. Now what we say, we can decode the scoreboard. So basically the actual GATE understanding the GATE marks and all. So GATE marks are actually obtained out of 100, and they are basically directly on the question, so you answer correctly. And the next is GATE score. GATE score is, this is the normalized score out of 100. How means most institutes and PSUs consider this GATE score. Basically GATE marks are the actual marks you are getting from out of 100, and this GATE score is a normalized value. Normalized mean the top the number reference to the top student, and this is basically a percentile system only. Basically it is uses the percentile calculation, and this is known as GATE score. And the third term is AIR, basically which stands for All India Rank. It tells you what where are you stand among all the candidates who appeared for the same GATE paper. A lower AIR means a better performance and generally improves chance of getting admission into top institute and better institutes or shortlist by the PSUs. And another important term is qualifying marks. Qualifying marks is also important. Basically, these are the minimum marks required to qualify the examination. There is always a minimum criteria, that is qualifying marks, and to enter the IITs and PSUs of for top institutes and competitive opportunities. uh, and many students can ask that what is the considered a good GATE score. So the answer depends on the paper difficulty of the paper, the competition in that particular year, and generally the higher you score, the lower your AIR. So it's basically on depends on the competition and depends on that year how many students gave that paper and what was the difficulty level of that paper. You can just take an example that students securing AIR within top 1000, they can get a clear chance to the admission into leading the IITs, MITs, and top triple IITs, or a shortlist for a PSU job. Now moving towards the next slide, there is a limitless opportunities. Basically higher, I have told you this earlier earlier also, that higher students at allied institute like IITs, NITs, IIScs, triple IITs, and basically assured a monthly stipend and funding. I have told you in my previous minutes only, and PhD opportunities and global research. Basically the most popular function in this M.Tech, where you can just use field like artificial intelligence, data science, cyber security, robotics and all. And if you are interested in research, you can just use MS research, and after that you can do the PhD and all. Basically these all develop on with a good grade score, you can apply for the top IITs and also. So basically that. Now moving towards the government job and PSUs. So basically I have told you that one of the biggest reasons students prepare for the GATE is that opportunities in government organizations and public sector undertakings, basically commonly known as PSUs. Every year several prestigious organizations use GATE scores, not GATE marks, GATE scores, that are percentile score for to recruitment talented graduates for technical roles. Some of the well-known PSUs, you can just read it in the PPT: ONGC, NPTC, GALE and ECIL. You can just read it in this PPT. And basically there is, apart from the PSU, GATE is also valuable for research and technical organization. Institutes like DRDO, ISRO, BARC, CDEC, Railtech and many more as consider GATE score for your technical score. However, it is important to note that the recruitment policy can change time to time, but yeah, they took a very major chunk of that GATE examination score. And a common misconception you can just take is that every government job requires gates. So this is not a true question. While gate is important gateway for many technical position, but in the several organization, but it is not an independent exams or selection process. There are many selection process for your enter in the government job. And moving towards the next, so basically I have discussed you about artificial intelligence, focus especially on artificial intelligence. There are some jobs for that field also. Now they are increasing rapidly in that field. Now we will move towards the AI and data science. I have told you that specialized masters via GATE DA paper, accelerated lead data scientist roles in the good government organization companies, PSUs and all, and pathway to tier 1 core AI research labs and all. So this can be used as an AI. If you are a AI data science career progression, you can just see that and you can just apply for that and you can just score a good marks in the AI. So basically if you ask me that simple question, that those who are pursuing artificial intelligence and data science, is GATE useful for that? So yeah, this is useful. You can just read this three important points. Today AI and amongst the basically AI and data science are amongst the fast growing fields in the world. However, to build a strong career in that, you need to you need not more just programming skills. You need a solid understanding on the computer science fundamentals, algorithms, optimization and machine learning, deep learning and many more things. So GATE helps you to strengthen those areas and all. And moving towards the next slide, basically yeah, so now we will use the what are the strategies career advancement. Basically now we will start about the what we can use, what strategies we can apply. So the ideal time to start for preparing for GATE is early as possible. If you are in the first year, focus on building strong fundamentals and strong fundamentals in programming, mathematics and core subject. This will help you to preparation much easier in the upcoming years. And then in the second years you can cover the GATE syllabus systematically. The syllabus has been given on the GATE website. You can just systematically cover the GATE syllabus, and on the from the third year you can prepare for more with more focus, doing mock test and previous year questions and revise important questions and all. And basically if you ask that if these mock tests are very important for us, yes, the mock tests are very important for us, because in these competitive papers mock tests play a very huge role in that preparing for your examination. You can just one question can arise that how many hours should I study every day? So there is no fixed hour. Every day, even 2-3 hours is enough. Consistent every day is enough to score a good score in GATE. But yeah, you have to be consistent in that. And one of the most I have just made a list of the questions, so I'm just reading it for you all. I'm not just reading any particular script or all. I'm just reading the questions. And finally basically make a revision and regular habit of reading and all, and also improve your English spoken skills, because there is a 15% marks of general aptitude text. Now we will just reach the final section of this video, where we will answer the most important question: should you actually prepare for GATE? So basically, should you prepare for the GATE? Now we have reached the final part. The answer is very simple. If your career goals align with what GATE offers, so then yes, you should definitely consider it as a great opportunity. If you want to study at top institutes like IITs, IIScs, NITs, triple IITs, pursue if you want to pursue M.Tech, MS and research in research fields, PhD, or you have to work in PSUs and build a career in artificial intelligence and data science, machine learning, cybersecurity and all, then the GATE can become one of the most valuable examination in your career, and then it can boost your career, it can boost your resume also in a way. However, gate is not only the path to success. If your goal is to work in a product based companies, you should start applying for startups and build your own business and become a freelancer, or directly enter into the private sector, or take in make interviews and all, and give interviews and take internships, placements, and all. But if you want to take a career in the basically if you want a government job, if you want to study more, and your goal is to study more, so you can just take this gate exam. You can prepare for the gate examination. The key is to understand your career goal first. So what is your goal? Then choose the path to reach. If your goal is to get a good company, so this gate will be not a proper solution for that. You have to prepare for internship and competitions, hackathons and all. But if you want to pursue more, if you want to go in the research part, so this is a great opportunities for you all. If you want to do MS, M.Tech and all, so this is a very great opportunity. You can prepare for the gate examination. Now we can just, and also we should think about the long term, whether gate can take you. We should always think about the long term. Where can gate take you after the 10 in the next 10 years? So a good score can help you to study in India's best institution. I have told you, work on cutting edge companies like not cutting, yeah, work on companies and technologies, leading government organization, PSUs and all. So don't prepare for gate just because everyone else is doing it. Prepare for, basically, if you supports your, it supports your dream career, or it supports your career, then only you can just choose that. If it align with your career, so yeah, the correct word is, if it aligns with your career, then always choose it, because it is very useful. It is very useful for you all. So I hope, so don't but that's it. And I hope this video has answered most of your questions and helped you understand what gate is, and who should take it, and how it can benefit you in your future. I hope if you found this video useful, don't forget to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on higher education, artificial intelligence, data science, and many AI tools and all I would be bringing very soon in this on this YouTube channel. So thank you so much for all you watching. This is Daksh Khandelwal, pursuing a BS degree in Applied AI and Data Science from IIT Jodhpur. See you in the next video. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and stay focused. Bye bye.